to others' laziness, to people who we are paying our taxpayer dollars to, who aren't doing their jobs. Then you want to pretend that people who are victimized for not having any money must magically fucking deserve it. And apparently I have to stop in the middle of a parking lot again because my door won't stay closed. Must be a choice I made, right? For my door not to close? Yup, must be. Anyway, I gotta get some help. I gotta try to make some money. Problem is, the places where it's possible or likely for me to make money, I can't go to because of threats, harassment, and intimidation by predators. Which, of course, results in me being punished and, of course, not my predator. Well, that's just stupid. Anyway, I wasn't interested in going to the feed, but it would have been nice to go see a few of the people over there and see when they're going to be able to actually keep their word. Are they likely to keep their word? No. No, none of these people out here are likely to keep their word, just like none of you asswipes on the internet are likely to keep your word. If one of y'all motherfuckers did keep your word, I'd be surprised as shit. I'd be tickled pink. Natalie and her friends stalked me for an entire year before she was killed. You pretend that if you ignore people like this, that they'll just go away. No, that doesn't fucking work. Especially after your fucking stalker ends up with her head blown off. Natalie deserved what she fucking got. There is no fucking qualms about that. She certainly deserved what she got. With her family the way that they are, you goddamn right she deserved a way out. With the way that she treated me, well, yeah, if you judge her the same way you judge me, well, you can't, because she actually did those things. Her and her friends actually stalked me. And then they pretended when I tried to get help stopping it that I was the one stalking them, just like Molly and her bullshit. That's the problem. I need fucking help, actual help. But people don't understand it. They don't. They fucking pretend that because I'm intelligent, I must be allowed to do anything that I fucking want. Oh, I'm white, so I get a goddamn white person check. Holy fucking shit. That ain't how it works, stupid. That just shows that you're a racist asshole. I can't take care of myself because of abuse that I was never allowed to turn in. Never allowed to turn in. It's not that I didn't fucking try, it's that I wasn't fucking allowed. All they gotta do is call me mentally ill, and they don't have to do their fucking jobs, and that's the problem. They don't get to do that when someone goes in with you. When you are an at-risk fucking adult and someone goes in with you, that person can speak up. But you don't fucking care. Not a goddamn one of you do. You sure as shit care if it happens to you, though, don't you? You sure as shit expect my help because I have a penis. You're a fucking stupid piece of shit. Meanwhile, in order for me to go see any of those people at the feeds, I have to be worried about my fucking predators who are going to those places. And there has been zero fucking calls for those people. And lo and behold, that just means that I have to look forward to more goddamn victimization. Oh, well, I have to go ask if seeing a video is good enough. Bitch, you heard it. You fucking heard it right outside the goddamn door of that fucking church. On that church fucking property. With it obviously being a fucking pre-existing situation. With that man obviously being on my channel on that church property, threatening others. here is why we are at risk adults. Even if it happens right fucking there in front of God and everybody on fucking property, where was their God? Where was their fucking God? Certainly wasn't at the fucking church. Wasn't at the other church either. Sure as shit ain't at the goddamn skate park. Anyway, even though there were people I wanted to go see and really needed to speak with, that did not get to happen. And you know why that did not get to happen? Because some of my predators that I'm still trying to turn in were there. That cuts me off from fucking resources, and you pretend like I should be able to magic my way through this. Like I should be able to magic my way into more gasoline. No, it takes a lot of fucking work. Running around like a chicken with my head cut off so that I don't end up with absolutely fucking nothing. And I have to fucking run around for 2 goddamn weeks trying to get that whole goddamn 2 weeks that I'm trying to get the fucking resources I need to fucking survive. God fucking damn it! And you're telling me to do 10,000 other fucking things that I don't have the ability to fucking do and will not be allowed to fucking do even if I do have the fucking resources. You goddamn pieces of shit. No, fuck your Christianity. You ain't no fucking Christians. You're fucking fakes. Every fucking one of you. What are the chances that you're there helping people out of the goodness of your heart? Not very fucking good. Because the goodness of your heart is allowing innocent fucking people to be victimized fucking repeatedly at your goddamn door. Same fucking predator. Multiple locations, multiple fucking churches. Also multiple fucking victims. All people needed to fucking arrest me and lock me the fuck up was a goddamn lie. Say they'll help me, and then all of a sudden they're telling me the same fucking stories over and over again. Do you want my help with it? Is that what you're asking for? That's certainly not fucking helping me, not unless you're gonna fucking do something about it, which means we actually need to do something about it. When you have the time, meanwhile, you're not gonna have the time. You're gonna fucking, every goddamn thing is more important. You're never gonna find the time. It's always gonna be another bottle, another deer, another fucking beer, another fucking joint, another goddamn bulb. It's always gonna be something. Well, I got one. Well, at least I got to see Mr. Lewis. Use pot as an excuse to stop. No, I don't need pot. There's a lot of screwy shit going down. I gotta turn off my car so I don't run down the battery entirely. Oh shit. I didn't even plug in my goddamn phone. It's fucking horse shit. Alright. Oh my god. There we go. There's my bathroom. Also, like I was saying about intentions, some people are sweet as a teddy bear until they get that first drop of liquor. Some people are sweet as candy. Thank you. Oh my God.
Yeah, old pork.
Man, I wish I could go back to the Jeannie Bean Bakery in Garden County, Nebraska. That's some good pulled pork.
Right on.
Of course, we dug a pit and everything for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Cooked him in the ground.
Hell yeah. Grassy ass moose cockhole.
Yeah.
I was just complaining on my YouTube channel. I was explaining about intent and about, well, you know how it is. Some people out here, they may have the best of intentions, but the moment they get the liquor in them, they're the angry drunk.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And sometimes you get that happy drunk and he wants to help, or she, but of course they're drunk.
Right.
And they got to get that attention. Now, I've been there myself a few times. So I was explaining in my channel here about how addiction has an effect on that, and how it also doesn't mean that they're bad people, but it hurts, you know?
Right.
So for some people, when they take a look at it and they reflect on how their decisions and their addictions harm others, you know, it does make them take a look at it and reflect on it and take a step back. But then there's also the ones that aren't going to do that, the angry drunks. They never do that. They never take a look at what they're doing wrong or how it affects others. They don't see how getting drunk and beating their wife affects the fear of their kids.
Right.
When it comes to people saying, oh, I can't do that, I'm shy, I don't accept that. There's no such thing as shy. Shyness is cowardice. You're afraid of something. Now, whether or not you're shy depends on whether or not you're so petrified that you can't speak up.
Right.
I'm petrified to go in alone, but I'm not petrified to go in. I know I'm right. I know I got the evidence.
Yeah.
I also know that there's a lot of people out here whose addictions prevent them from helping, and that don't make them bad people. I also know that guy down there, everybody's solution for him is to fucking kill him. You know, like, I've had 8 or 10 people already that their idea about how to deal with that guy is to kill him. Kill him, kill him, kill him. And I don't want him dead. I want him safe. I want us safe from him, and I want him safe from the repercussions of his actions, because somebody will put him in the ground. Somebody will kill him.
He really gets out there.
Well, with him doing that to you, he did that shit to me twice, same church, as well as another guy, same church. He did that to me at another church. He did it to me over at the skate park. Like,
he sits there full blast, listens to Christian music.
Yes, very much.
And he acts like that. But wow.
Well, that's most Christians that I know. That's the sad thing, is some of them got it more together than him, but mentally they're not any better off as far as being judgmental.
Right.
I wouldn't put it past him that, like, all right, that girl that he was saying was his daughter, I ain't seen her since that day where she was on my video asking me if I wanted some condoms.
Oh, wow.
Like, no, I don't want condoms. I don't have sex. So now I'm worried about her. I don't even. I know her first name, and I was thinking about looking her up and trying to help find her. Because I mean, at this point, I do have to be afraid. That guy is way out there.
Yeah.
What am I gonna? I want you to imagine this scenario. All right, she's been missing a few days. I don't know her last name, but my friend Natalie, when she was missing, she ended up with a 9 millimeter through her fucking skull over some other fucking psycho, and I ended up getting blamed. With this guy here and all this bullshit, I haven't heard nothing from Risa in a few days. I don't barely know her. I don't know if she's really his daughter, but I do know that I am fucking scared for her whereabouts and her well being.
Right.
The fact that after throwing that big old tantrum, he went in there and ate like it was nothing. Like, really, if your fucking daughter was missing, you wouldn't be going and screaming at somebody and then going in there and eating dinner like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Well, the folks there, they said that they had to ask the dean for permission because they don't know if just hearing it outside or being told about it or looking at the evidence, looking at the camera will make any difference. Well, it absolutely does. What she's wanting to know is if she can, basically, if she can legally not have to turn it in.
Right.
And that's something that through all this, with all these mandated reporters, me having to talk to them by myself, all these folks saying you need to go to this service and that service and they'll help you. But all these people who are telling me to go to those services are either A, later telling me they went to those services and got turned down, but still that's where you're supposed to go. Or B, it's somebody who went in with somebody else and said, yeah, I got these services. But they don't register it in their head that they went in with somebody else. Later on, you got to drag it out of them.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if she's ready to go to school.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Lewis.
You're welcome.
With most of this, I'm not angry at the people, I'm angry at the situation. But later on, I become angry at those people because if that's really the situation, they need to speak up because I'm getting treated like I'm a liar. I'm getting treated like I made it up, like it was a figment of my imagination. Anyway, that feller today, nice enough feller. He's allowed to get GER, and given his situation, I believe that he should have the right. Absolutely. With all the people that are talking about killing that dude who keeps making my life hell, like I don't want him dead. So at this point, it's like, all right, well, I got to worry about this guy being fucked up enough in the head that he might actually pull some fucked up shit. But also, there's the fact that if he ends up dead, then I get blamed. Now, is me getting blamed the primary reason for me not wanting him dead? No, it's not. He's still a person. Even as fucked up in the head as he is still a person. Just like with the Natalie Bollinger situation, people want to offer to kill people. They wanted to offer to kill Ted Bollinger, and I said no. People told me if I was a real man that I'd pick up a shotgun and go face to face with Ted Bollinger. If I really wanted to get justice for Natalie, then I'd take a high-powered rifle to Tim fucking Beeson's goddamn forehead. Meanwhile, I don't understand people's infatuation with high-powered rifles. I could do the job well enough with a 22 long rifle. Shit, Wendell's 22 Cricket would be the perfect one. It's a single shot training rifle designed by the National Rifle Association for teaching people the safe and ethical treatment of firearms. How to not shoot yourself in the foot. A firearm specifically trained to teach your youngin' how to get some fucking dinner. Now, despite this, the Second Amendment is not a hunting law. Also, you're not going to get near the body count with a rifle as you would with, let's say, explosives, poison gas, things of that nature. We got a lot of stuff on YouTube, well, on the internet, period, that teaches you how to make this stuff. Some of it geared towards kids. King of Random teaches you how to make sugar rockets right here on YouTube. They also show you the proper mixture for turning it into an explosive. They also have multiple launchers for such a thing and different delivery systems for such a thing, and it is supposedly marketed for fathers and their kids with Sonic Dad. Now, in addition to that, there's also different channels that explain, of course, the combination of bleach and ammonia, or urine and chlorine tablets, and many other concoctions like that that throughout history have been used to great effect. The problem is those things kill indiscriminately. A bullet kills pretty indiscriminately too, though, doesn't it? It doesn't necessarily stop where you want it to. That's one of the problems with a high-powered rifle. There's no guarantee that the bullet's going to stop where you want it to. A 22 long rifle, it's likely to go through one side of the skull and bounce around on the inside. That's been tried and tested many times. Even if it goes out of the other side, it doesn't generally have the muzzle velocity, the velocity, to actually do any real damage anymore. You use a British 303, as soon as it goes through your target's head, it is still traveling at a rather high velocity. And it's probably boat tailing, which means that it's going to land sideways into something, and it still has a high likelihood of going through a head, even after going through one already. That second one gives it a high chance of splintering and going into a bunch of different pieces. And those pieces are likely to exit that second skull and enter into third or fourth or fifth persons. Why? Because it is splintered. Now, we've got all these options, but all of these options are against my number one rule. Never kill anybody, not even by accident. If one thing goes wrong, you end up killing the wrong people, and meanwhile, all of those endeavors are towards killing people to begin with, which, again, I am 100% against. As far as Ted Bollinger being a and a child molester, well, yeah, I heard that from Natalie. I heard it from more than one of Natalie's friends. Alicia Bollinger was also spreading those rumors about her own father. Are those things true? Or are we just to believe them? Are we just to believe that Natalie Bollinger was raped by her father? Well, I tend to want to believe it, because although Natalie Bollinger lied and claimed that I stalked her because she didn't want to get in trouble, she never once accused me of raping her. She never once accused me of molesting her. She never once accused me of even trying. And despite the bullshit that she played after the fact, the evidence during the fact shows that she was playing fucking head games. The police did everything that they could to assist my predators, primarily Natalie Bollinger. And of course, all of her family after her death. See, nobody bothered to assist me with that paperwork. Nobody bothered to tell me there was... I didn't even know there was a such thing as a temporary protection order or temporary restraining order. What I knew is that I was getting served papers, that nobody was listening to me, that Jeff Ritter was the guy that I needed to go to now that I had paperwork, and that, of course, what did he tell me? He wouldn't be able to do anything until after the first of the year. I needed help with showing the abuse that I had been going through, not just on the fucking internet, But none of you fucking cared. I mean, we're almost on year 7 of fucking nonstop goddamn abuse. And it is nonstop. To force a disabled person onto the streets and into constant victimization. To make them look over their shoulder more than they already have to over things that never fucking happened. That's just horrible. Now, of course, my mom, she wanted to run around slandering my name and then lying to people and saying she offered to help. No, the fuck she didn't. She conned my sister into not helping. Of course, 3, 4 years after that, my little sister, not able to help me, obviously, too fucking strung out. That's not helpful. When I had first gone to my sister to try to get help, she wasn't all fucked up like that. She wasn't all fucking strung out like that. She was just afraid of my mom. Well, now it's different. My sister fucked up, but she doesn't want to get in trouble. She doesn't want to face the music or face the consequences. And me, I'm not allowed to turn her in. I don't have any help turning her in, and nobody's going to look at it because of the term mentally ill. And I've shown this time and again. Once in a while, somebody might pretend that they're going to help, but the reality of it is, I have a penis. I don't matter. Any of my predators who got kids can hide behind their kids. Any of my predators who are pretty or female can turn on the tears and pretend to be afraid. She's afraid of fucking prison, dumbass. Scott DeCosta's afraid of prison. And those judges need to be afraid of prison now too, because they're assisting in human trafficking. They're assisting in, well, helping the predators to get away. Just like my friends and family did. I can show these people in person, but they force me to do it over the internet. I don't have access to the internet to do that. I am lucky that I can make YouTube videos on my goddamn phone. But I don't have a place to set this up or to go through the evidence. Be safe. Indeed. Let's figure this out mathematically. We got alcoholics. Let's say they're able to pull together $5 an hour, and they sit out there for 2 hours. That's $10. That doesn't get you a lot of booze. You've been out there for 2 hours. Then you get your booze. You start drinking. Well, that 2 hours that you were panhandling, well, you weren't able to help me. After you got drunk, you certainly weren't able to help me. But if you said you were gonna, and you said you were gonna meet me somewhere, and you don't make it, and I'm still being harmed, I'm still not getting help, and there's time limits on all of this, and evidence is being lost, stolen, or fucking destroyed, and none of you are taking it seriously. Well, I get it. The booze. I don't hate you for drinking. I hate what you're doing because you're a drinker. Anyway, I'm gonna go fly a sign. The sun's going down, so it's not safe to do so for very long. There's the red church across the street, which of course I don't want to go anywhere near. In Oregon, just like everywhere else in the United States, they pretend things are different here. They're not. They're just as fucking Nazi as they are in Virginia, Colorado, Nebraska. It don't matter if it's a red or blue state, they're all green states. Every goddamn one of them are green states. And I'm not talking about green as in marijuanas. I'm not talking green as in all natural. I'm not talking green as in save our fucking planet. I'm talking green as in motherfucking money.